Good morning to our today's class on revision on journal and first class on what is management. Now, journal revision. We entered the following transactions in the journal of Sadhuram Bhaduri for the month of March 1991. Now, you have started a business with capital borrowed from his friends Nidhiram 25,000. On March 2, he bought a machinery 6,000. On 3, he bought goods for cash from Kalipada 3,400. On March 4, he sold goods for cash to Kenaram 2,500. Purchased goods from Macharam 4,500. Cash sales 5,100. Deposited cash into bank 6,000. Paid Bacharam in full settlement of his account 4,350. So discount has been received. Sold goods to Gorachad 3,600 and paid carriage and sale of goods 200. Now Gorachad settled his account by check 3550. Paid rent by check is 400 and paid interest to Nidhiram in cash 500. So we have the journal of Sadhunath Bhaduri. We will be doing the first few transactions. The first transaction was started a business with capital borrowed from friend Nidhiram 25,000. Cash account to Nidhiram loan account. Loan taken to start business. Now 25,000. Then it will not starting the capital account here because capital account has been replaced by Nithiram's loan account. So we have machinery account debit to cash account. Machinery purchased for cash is rupees 6,000 in both the cases, and we have purchases account debit to cash because we have say goods of pot machinery 6,000, machinery debit to cash, bought good for cash from Kalipada 3,400, purchases account to cash 3,400. Now last we have cash account debit to sales, goods sold for cash. This is the first sale, sold goods for cash to Canara, that is 2,500. That is cash account debit to sales account. Now we have say on the 6th the purchase the cash sales. Now point number 6 is purchased is account to debit, Macharam purchased on credit. Now 4,500 we have March 5, we have 4,500 purchase goods from Bacharam. Now we have purchases account debit to Bacharam account. Bacharam becomes the creator of the company. Current liabilities, as if we can recollect from the final accounts portion, goods purchased on credit is 4,500. Now we then have um, cash sales 5,100. Cash account debit to sales account, goods sold for cash, that is 6,000. 5,000 cash account sales to cash, goods sold for cash 5,100. Now we also have uh, deposited cash into bank, personal deposited cash into bank. Then we have bank account to debit to cash account 6,000. Now we have Bacharam paid the amount paid Bacharam in full to 4,500. You can see point this point number 6 is 4,500. But how many did he receive? He received 4,350, and so we have 4,500 minus 4,350 as cash to discount received account is 150 is the discount received account. Now we are going to the next portion. In the next class we have this two in the next class, that is we have Gorachad account debit to sales. Now goods sold on credit, say pay sold goods to Gorachad 3,600. Gorachad account sales 3,600, you can see a bit cut on the top 3,600. Carriage outward to sales, charges paid on sale of goods 200. Carriage outward sold goods, so what you paid carriage and sale of goods 200. So you have here carriage outward to sales 200. Amount received on discount allowed. Now bank account debit 3,550, discount allowed 50 to 3,600. Now we had a 3,500 figure here. Guachad settled his account by check. Now we have 3,500 amount received on discount allowed. So that this amount is 3,550. We have 3,600, 3,550, and 50, that's rupees 3,600. So 50 is the discount given to Gorachad. Gorachad account is totally settled at, if we talk of final account, this account is totally settled. Gorachad debit 3,600 to Gorachad credit 3,600, and this amount is going to discount allowed account. Then we have rent paid as given in that account to bank account as rupees 400, interest account to cash, interest paid in cash, interest, that is interest received, since the account is maintained on cash basis, interest account, interest paid in has been paid in cash, interest on loan to from the amount taken from starting the business. So 500 is interest paid in cash. Now this is the your first revision of the journal account. Now we are going into your next chapter, the management chapter. Now what is the definition of a management? We'll continue with this combined section for providing you a glimpse of the both the your revision of the previous portion and continuing with the current portion. Now management, the definition of the management is the way something is handled, careful treatment, supervising skills, or those in charge of a business or group. Now, an example of the management is how a person handles the personal finances. How do you handle your personal finances? Is an example of how you handle, how you manage them. An exam manager not only managing company is called managing. Management of personal finances is also called managing. The example of management is also of concern when dealing with something very fragile. There's a very hot situation due to this COVID-19. People's tempers are flying. How you handle that is also a very important question. An example of the management is how a skillful supervisor handles a difficult situation. There's a very big situation in the factory. Some worker may have died due to an accident or something. How will you handle that situation? Is also how will you manage a complex situation. Management is the CEO of a company. Management may be the CEO of a company, or the floor manager, the general manager, the chief general manager, and many other facts. Now, management is an act, an art of managing or handling, controlling. Handling means how to handle a situation, how to control a situation, how to solve a problem, and all that. Skillful managing means a person has to be very careful and deceitful in his attitude. Means if he's not careful, deceitful, and tactful, he's not a good manager. Now skill in managing and executive ability. Now if a person is managing a business, institutions, etc., then such persons collectively is regarded as a distinct social group, often opposed to labor. And so if we are talking about, this term is the management. A person managing a business, or such persons collectively managing the business, the management of the business, and such that is different from the labor of that particular business. Now, what is the significance of the management? It helps in achieving group goals. Now, what are the group goals? The group goals, the management is related to production, assembling the goods and products, organizing the resources, and integrates the resources in an effective manner. In an effective manner means you need so many amount of raw material, you need so many amount of labor, you need so much machines, you need so much um, mm, um, electricity, etc. They have to arrange for that one, then and so much money to pay the workers, and then and only then the production can take place. This is also a part of the management. It also directs group efforts toward the achievement of predetermined goals. What is predetermined goals? Predetermined goals here means the management of the achievement of the particular number of units sold and produced by a particular mm, company. Now, and that is the target, and that has to be achieved. We'll continue with this in our next session.